Oh, I just took a bunch of hits. That's no bueno.
Good enough to eat.
I think I can save the rest. Oh god.
It's that big soul catcher again.
Nowhere to hide from me.
Not too bad.
Butterflies better stay away from me. A toast in your honor, Lord Dionysus, mate. Have I mentioned how pleased I am to have made your acquaintance?
What is that for me? Really? I mean, cheers, man. That is awful generous of you. I'm much obliged.
Ooh.
Oh! Oh man, both of these. You know what? Let's get it. Calculated risk.
Combined power.
Hammer. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on, hang on. We're getting some redemptions. Some super late night redemptions. Alright. Dennis does Hades, I guess. Woo! I wonder if explosive return works for all of these. I don't know, we'll see. I haven't taken explosive return since the very first time I took explosive return.
They are as good as dead.
Okay, what's that? Alright, then you've redeemed a potato. Potato Hades. Potatoes.
I'll take care of this.
Woo! Let's see. Gold, heart, well.
Should help keep me going.
I tried an Ares Doom work, so I guess you do it for regular. Wait, what? A new arrival. Welcome, new arrival. Hello. A new arrival. Alrighty. Welcome, new arrival. That debuff. What, the hangover?
More strongbows.
Oh, they're all archers. Boo. At least they're fragile.
It's regenerating.
Picked up their scent.
Lady Artemis. A boon for a boon.
That I would lose Divine Dash if I do that. This is pretty good. Because I get a ton of tiny crits from the hangover. So this would be going off a lot. Alright. Shop, Dionysus, or Erebus Gate for double gold.
Time for more pain.
I'm gonna risk it.
I doubt you'll outmaneuver all this lot.
Oh, did I just take a hit? I'm not sure if I did or not.
Nowhere to hide from me.
I guess I didn't. 290 gold. I'm pretty confident that we're close to the boss, so I'm gonna go shop. Yep, we were. I'm really glad I made this choice.
Hit the spot. Stronger still.
A shrewd expenditure of wealth is sometimes all that stands between a victory and sore defeat. Isn't that right, cousin?
Your attack is stronger and can deflect. That will include my charge, which I'm using quite a bit. 5% less damage is not a big thing. I think I'll take this. So now we've got a charge from Athena.
Please
Please fight with me again, Asterius. I mean, just like before. You must forgive me my indecencies of late. This blasted fiend, his lies and treachery get right under my skin. Or the phantasmagorical equivalent.
Swear something to me, King. That you'll discard your fears about the bond. The short one here is never going to break it. He doesn't even understand it. The only one who can break it is you yourself.
Oh, my dear friend Asterius, I see, of course, you're right. You're right. You're right. And I solemnly do swear to you indeed that I shall never again doubt our brotherhood, nor shall I ever listen to this fiend. Together, now and always.
Oh god.
Well, glad that's settled then. You hear me do so?
I shall run you through. You again.
I have them in my sights.
Look at all the small crit numbers we see coming off of them. Oh no, I wanted that to hit the Minotaur and I hit Theseus. Shoot, they're both in their final strongest form. Okay, no, never mind. I didn't break his cart yet. I thought I did. Now I did. That's really not good. Who was that? Was that Ares? Artemis killed them both. I was about to lose a life. I promise you I was about to lose a life. I was standing in a red circle, dodge was on cooldown, and Artie killed both of them.
I'll just take myself.
Oh my gosh.
I won again, Shade, thanks to your support.
Gosh, what a weak heal. Alright. Oh, man. Lucky tooth.
Should I take the trade?
Alright. Didn't expect to be playing Guild Wars 2 Gris and doing 2 runs of this tonight, but here we are. Yo, I had 1 minute on the clock, you guys. I had 1 minute on the clock. I just realized that. Oh, shoot. I certainly wasn't slacking, but I didn't realize it was that close. I hear fish. Heart, I guess.
I bet it's in here. Can't do that.
don't lose too much time finding the sack. I mean, I don't have a lot of control over that, but I'm going to try.
Time to deal with Robber's pest problem, I guess.
Jesus.
Which will keep me going. Now, another gap, huh?
Dionysus?
What do I get?
Bonus damage, backstabbing. Boo.
Not now.
Yes, now! We gotta go! Ooh, that axe almost got me at the end there. Oh, hey!
Say to sack off.
Lucky! No. Oh. This would have been great early on. Hangover effects make foes move slower. Right before the final boss, yes.
Okay, I'm good. I'll take it.
Oh! Oh! Oh, geez, these are both amazing, you guys. I'll take run speed. 40% more run speed.
Let's grant me strength.
Oh my gosh, those were both such good choices.
The Guardian of Hell itself decides the time has come for a short break and snack.
I can go.
Cerberus bribed. It is bribery. Alright, 7.5 minutes. I would have taken the call thing. They were both solid options. I would have been happy with either one.
One last bit of business to take care of then.
No matter how often you defeat me, I shall face you here. Darkness.
Show yourself.
Dude, I can raise my shield so fast with this build right now. I'm just like block and hit, block and hit.
Darkness.
Oh, he went invulnerable right then to do a summon. Already wasted.
I'll take care of this.
No, he went invisible. Freaking, that's 2 calls wasted. Oh, I'm on a roll. And I can't use the summon. Luckily, I'm kicking his butt either way, but God.
Blast you.
Let's go.
I think that's the first cast I've used this whole run.
I have them in my sights.
Artemis, this hunter's well out of your league.
Oh, he's crap talking already.
You brought this on yourself.
Shut up, Dad. You're not my dad. Oh, you are my dad. I've still got 4 lives, so I'm being a little reckless.
So high, remember me?
You,
Where's Dusa? It won't let me summon her when I fight Hades.
again, you have defeated me somehow. And yet,
Guys, my left thumb is killing me. This is the last one for the night. Like, Gris was not good to me. And Gris was not good to this hand, and now this. Mucky, you've gotten kind of good at this game. I've gotten good with my favorite way of playing this game. I did 0 heat bow and then 17 heat shields. Hey, that's my first time doing a timed run, and I beat it.
Now that was quick.
Hey, new record too. Well, I mean, it should have been a new record. I was spazzing out about time the whole time. Any fishing hole? No. I'm working 3rd shift. I noticed smoke streaming this late. Naughty. It's Saturday night, Les. I could go a little bit longer.
Oh no!
You could do a 3rd miss too. I believe in you. Shut up, Lord.
Not at all, really.
Just think, if I had taken that at the trade, I could have missed even more.
I think that I can find the lounge well on my own, Hypnos. Oh, wait. What is this? Did you just ask me out?
Me? No. I'd never even think to do that, miss. I mean, you have your station, and I have mine. We're from 2 different worlds, you could say. Fated never to be seen together much.
Every time I talk to you, you somehow take it as a compliment. Is that correct? Then let me give you some advice for once. Stop being an idiot.
I'll give it a shot.
Alas.
Alas. Oh my gosh.
Let's just have a listen.
I'm reminded of a meme I saw where this guy is like, just ask her out, man. What's the worst she could say? And then he's like, want to go out? And she goes, or no, I'm sorry. He goes, the worst she could say is no. And then the guy asks her out and she goes, ew, no. And then it shows the guy just like seeing like Nom flashbacks in his head. Like the black and white and the helicopters.
Achilles, sir. There's something I've been wondering about your codex. The words are yours, and yet it's through my actions that I'm able to absorb them. Is that how mortal scriptures always work?
You have to understand, lad. I've been here in your father's realm for quite some time. My documented learnings became bound to me, much like the spear, you see. You can undo those bindings over time. Thus, my knowledge can be yours, whatever it amounts to.
I see. I think. I'm grateful for it, sir.
No, this is for me. You really shouldn't have. You're spoiling me rotten.
I just happen to think you deserve better than you've got down here, Achilles.
Alright.
Boy, Zagreus. You have been keeping our contractor rather busy, I must say. Commissioning these frivolous projects around the house with the wealth you wrest from my domain. What are you hoping?
He's like, stop upgrading our house with my stolen money.
Oh, you know, just giving back to the community. Figure if I'm to keep getting dragged back here, it might as well be somewhat livable.
Oh, he didn't object.
Oh, why? I'm very much obliged that you have thought of me again for such a wonderfully thoughtful gift.
It's nothing, Orpheus. Thank you for all the inspiration through your song. I love your work, mate. Orpheus, I know Father appreciates your songs to the extent he's capable of appreciating anything. Though, has Nyx ever responded to them? She's always right nearby, yet you two don't seem to talk.
Almighty Nyx appears to tolerate my presence, Zagreus, for she could cast me into everlasting darkness if my song failed to be pleasing to her. She is a most discerning listener.
That she is.
Let's see. Two blood. No, I'm not gonna do that. Where's Dusa? I gotta give Dusa the last thing.
Here's what I caught lately. Totally worth it.
Fish caught 53. Oh, it gives you a counter of all the fish you've got?
Should check the garden.
Oh, what's up, Mom?
So, Mother, all the pomegranates around here, those are your doing?
Not a lot of fruit trees take to this environment, my son. Though there's something about pomegranates. Maybe it's that their seeds so resemble the gemstones your father liked so much. Or that they don't need much water.
Fruit trees, huh? I grew up around all these palms and never thought much of it. Are there many other types of fruit trees on the surface, then?
Well, I suppose there are a few. But I like pomegranates most of all.
I like them too.
So that means all the I wonder if they're implying all the palms you find on your journeys is Mom. Chat, I was really hoping we could see whatever the ending was of Deuce's line tonight. But I am not finding her.